Alright everybody, it's now time for another video on The Breeze, in which we're going to be doing my second game of Jeopardy for the Sega GameGear, which so far I have a one game winnings total of $12,179, and I have one guest with me for this game only, and that is Patrick Butler.
Hello!
Hello! So let's load the GameGear ROM, Jeopardy, video full screen. And if a computer player messes up, Patrick's got something to laugh about at them.
Wrong! Is that the answer?
Yep. One versus computer. If you're trying to give me a redneck spanking, Patrick, I wasn't even singing the song.
No.
I'm taking on Jill, and here's our dollar figures. And let's look at the categories.
Jill and Jack.
Categories are fashion, Mr. and Mrs., each in quotation marks, awards, comedians, geography, and soggy cinema. I'll start with fashion for 100. Oh, the daily double just like that. I'll do 500.
Right away.
Some kinds are military, motorcycle, football, and pith. What are helmets? Got it. So $500. Fashion for 200. Kimono country. What is Japan? I'll take fashion for 300. The early 17th century collar that sounds like a dog's bark. What is a ruffle? That's right. I'll take fashion for 400. Numerical name for knickers. Numerical name for knickers. Plus fours. Plus fours. Finish the category. From Latin for sheath, it's a tight military jacket with a high collar. Jill rings in. A tunic. So now she has half of what I have. Mr. and Mrs. for 100. The line ending a presidential press conference. What is "Thank you, Mr. President"? Got it. Could I have Mr. and Mrs. for 200? Hugh Lumpy Branham played this farming friend of Captain Kangaroo. Who is Mr. Green Jeans? Got it. I'll take 300 for Mr. and Mrs. In this role, Kate Jackson was in the spy field with the Scarecrow. Who is Mrs. King? Got it. And I got away with singing that too. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. for 400. According to Herman's Hermits, she has a lovely daughter. Mrs. Brown has a lovely daughter. I know who Herman's Hermits is, I just don't remember that song. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. for 500. Poitiers sequel to In the Heat of the Night. What is Mr. Tibbs? What? They call me Mr. Tibbs. I forgot that they call me. That's okay. I will now take awards for 100. British decoration named for a former queen. The Victoria Cross. Alright, awards for 200. Since 1932, the U.S. Badge of Military Merit has had this colorful name. What is the Purple Heart? Dee-da-dee-da, dee-da-dee-da, dee-da-dee-da. Once again, I got away with it. Got it. Hey, Tiger. 300 for awards. This prize did not have an economics category until 1969. What is the Nobel Prize? Yep. I'll take awards for 400. 26 years after writing it for the stage, he won his Oscar for the screenplay Pygmalion. Who is George Bernard Shaw? Yeah. Up to 2,000 now. 1,000 for, 500 for awards, excuse me. He may disagree with Gene Siskel, but he won the 1975 Pulitzer Prize for Film Criticism, who was the late great Roger Ebert. Alright. Comedians for 100. Comic whose daughter, Rain, is on head of the class. Comic whose daughter Rain is on head of the class. Who is Patrick Butler? No, Richard Pryor. I was just kidding, Patrick, wherever he is. Comedians 200. Master of the Pause, followed by, now cut that out. Jack Benny. Comedians for 300. Pat Paulson ran for president on their controversial comedy hour. Oh. Jill rang in. The Smothers Brothers. Good thing I didn't ring in. Comedians 400. After playing the nightclub circuit, he broke into movies with What's New, Pussycat? Who is the guy who we consider to be a major chode? AKA Woody Allen, even though he's not a chode. Comedians 500. Though originally a comic, he was the first black regular on a U.S. dramatic TV series. Bill Cosby? Oh, okay. Geography for 100. capital city 60 miles from Mount Fuji. Oh, I know this one. Be careful, Tiger. I'm trying to record a video. What is Tokyo? Geography for 200. The largest river of the Sahara Desert. What is the Nile? I'll take geography for 300. Two of its states are Victoria and Queensland. What is Australia?
Was it Australia?
It is Australia, mate. Makes me want to watch The Rescuers Down Under. Geography for 400. Israel is on this continent. What is Asia? And I'll take geography for 500. The only Central American country to touch South America. What is Panama? $4,000. Final category on the board is Soggy Cinema. 100, please. Alec Guinness's crew whistled while they worked on the bridge over this. What is the River Kwai? 200.
The answer is
Title noise made by mermaid Daryl Hannah. What is splash?
you are right.
$300.
The answer is
Movie in which the ship flipped over Shelley Winters. What is the Poseidon Adventure? $400.
the answer is
In Butch Cassidy's cycling song, these kept falling on his head. What are raindrops?
correct.
Now the last clue.
The answer is
Puddles were props in this classic Gene Kelly number. What is Singing in the Rain? Singing in the Rain. Oops. Yep, so at the end of the Jeopardy round, I'm at 5,500 and Jill is 1,300. So let's play double Jeopardy. Jill, you get to go first. The 20th century for 200.
the answer is
Zaire, formerly called the Congo, won independence in 1960 from this country. What is Belgium?
you are right.
Yeah, it is Belgium. Other than the 20th century, we also have starts with J, TV trivia, 10-letter words, mammals, and sea cities. Starts with J for 200.
The answer is
The first Mrs. Bonaparte. Who is Josephine?
you are right.
Starts with J for 400.
The answer is
A puzzle that people go to pieces over. What is a jigsaw? Starts with J for 600.
the answer is
People say fine to crossing a street this way. What is jaywalking? Start with J for 800.
The answer is
The only J in the Pledge of Allegiance. What is justice?
That's what I thought. Justice.
With liberty and justice for all.
Oh.
Alright. Up to 7,700. Starts with J for 1,000.
the answer is
Field event and Olympian throws. What is javelin?
you are right.
Alright, well done. I'll go with TV
Has
trivia for
anybody
200.
answered yet?
Vicki Lawrence became a Jeopardy contestant on this sitcom. No, a wrong answer has not been given by a computer player yet.
Oh.
But the answer to this one is, what is Mama's family?
Mama's family.
Uh-huh.
You are right.
Okay, TV trivia for 400.
The answer is
He went from the Ponderosa to the Prairie. Who is Michael Landon?
Michael Landon.
Or should I say the late, great Michael Landon?
Yeah, it's right. It's Michael Landon. Little House on the Prairie and Bonanza.
Yeah. Okay, TV trivia for 600.
the answer is
In 1970, he had a good time hour.
Good what hour?
Good time hour. Who is Glenn Campbell? Alright, TV trivia for 800.
Oh, Glenn Campbell.
the answer is
Jackie Gleason show that rejected the titles The Lovers and The Couple Next Door. What is The Honeymooners? And if that's right, I'm going to be in the five figures with $10,100. Uh-huh. And I'll take TV trivia for 1,000.
the answer is
This lawyer made mincemeat of Hamilton Burger in court. Who is Perry Mason? Yeah. Okay, I'll take 10 letter words for 2.
the answer is
Wrinkled or furrowed as cardboard or iron. And Jill rings in. We haven't heard from her in a while. Corrugated.
correct.
10 letter words for 400.
The answer is
Mercy killing. Jill rings in again. Euthanasia.
you are right.
Looks like we're moving on with 10 letter words for 600. But it's what the R in A and R stands for. It's not recording. Repertoire. In Latin, rosa, rosé, rosus, for example. Declension, declension. And 10 little words for 1,000. One of the daily doubles. And Jill's gonna wager 1603. From German for rear, it's the region behind or whatever, but either way she got it right. She's at $3,503. Oh well. Mammals 200. Alphabetically, it's number 1. What is the aardvark? Mammals 400. Yeah. Noel Coward song says only mad ones go out in the midday sun. Jill rings in. Dogs, mad dogs go out in the midday sun. Mammals 600. The other daily double. The more accurate name for the American buffalo, what is a bison? She wagered $1,004. She's now up to 4,907. Well, at least I'm still leading.
Anybody get it wrong?
Nope, she got it right.
Oh.
Powerful draft horses that pull the Budweiser beer wagon. What are Clydesdales?
Clydesdales.
That'll put me up $12,100, which is a little under what I won in my first game, but I'm doing great. $12,100. 1,000 for mammals. Tree dweller whose name implies one of the 7 deadly sins. And Jill rings in. A sloth. Sea cities for 200. That toddling town, what is Chicago? Okay, sea cities for 400. The destination of Chaucer's travelers in his tales. What is Canterbury? Sea cities for 6. Almost all of Ohio lies within 150 miles of this, its capital. What is Cleveland? Or no, Columbus, Columbus. Columbus is the capital of Ohio, not Cleveland. Okay, Sea Cities for 800.
The answer is
Its heart is Tivoli, an amusement park and garden. What is Copenhagen? It's going to put me over $14,000. Sea City's 1,000.
the answer is
Ancient Greek city known for its elegant and ornate crafts. What is Corinth? And that will put me over $15,000.
you are right.
Now the next category. 20th century 400.
The answer is
The first U.S. president in the 20th century, though just barely. I'm going to say who was Theodore
Hold
Roosevelt.
on, William McKinley.
William McKinley, are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, thank you, Patrick. I'm glad I went with your answer.
Because he was president until 1901.
Okay. 600.
And then Theodore Roosevelt took over.
Besides Germany, the country, which was divided into 4 zones after World War II. And we hear from Jill again. It's been a few clues. Austria. $800.
the answer is
On August 30th, 1914, the Germans made this capital the first major city bombed by airplane. Paris, France. Oh my. Now the last clue.
Oh, come on!
In the 1957 Eisenhower Doctrine allowed the president to use armed forces in this area. It's the Middle East. So it looks like it's a runaway game for Final Jeopardy. Category is awards. I'm going to wager $51. In 1950, mathematician Bertrand Russell won a Nobel Prize in this area. I'm not sure. Well, Jill didn't know. It was literature. Oh well. I dropped down to 15,449. Jill dropped down to 1727, but that's how it goes. But that resulted in a 2-game winning total for me of $27,628. And that will do it for this video. I want to thank Patrick for being a part of it, although he had to take a phone call at the moment. But we shall see you all for our next video coming soon.